for another edition of Leykis 101.
Can you attend my class? It is for your own good.
I mean, a girl decides how far she's going to let you go in the first 5 minutes.
You in my class? I am today.
I'm going out with that chick from Kinko's for drinks tonight, man. And I know I've got to not have sex with her.
No, man. You got to not want to have sex with her. Having sex with her is the whole point.
Okay, I've got to not want to have sex with her.
Right. Remember, okay, both men and women want to have sex. It's natural, except we're on different timetables. Women want to have sex 15 minutes after us. So, all right, if you hold out for 20, she'll be chasing you for 5.
It's Leykis 101, the on-air, ongoing adult education course that teaches men how to have more tail for less money. Or, more importantly, we teach women how men think. I'm your professor. This is my classroom. Class is in session. This is where we teach the tenets of Leykis 101. And being an electronic classroom, a correspondence course of sorts, many of you correspond with me electronically. And I do read what you send to us if you just write to me at tom@blowmeuptom.com. And before I read some of your email, I should tell you we've been experimenting with a chat room on AOL. So if you have America Online or you are on AOL right now, you just go to the arts and entertainment section of the chat feature on America Online and look up the Tom Leykis Show, Leykis. Search me out. You'll find me on there. And you will find dozens of other people who are chatting about the stuff we talk about on Leykis 101. So, again, you just go to America Online. You go to the arts and entertainment section of the chat feature and look up the Tom Leykis Show. Leykis is spelled Leykis. And there's the chat room right there. You're in. Jordan writes in, it says, Dear Dad, I have grown up in a single-parent home since the age of 2. I have never had a father figure to teach me the things you have taught me in a few short months. My life has changed. I used to be a pussy and believe in love at first sight and fall in love with girls that treated me like crap. Leykis 101 has given me hope, and at the same time given me all the vagina I can handle. I treat girls like complete dirt. I've even had to open a savings account to hold all the money I haven't been spending on dead-end girls. I even had to up my minutes on my cell phone plan to accommodate all the nonstop phone calls. You are the role model I never had, and I regret not listening to you years ago. Thanks for all your laughs, all your wisdom, and all your insight on life. Your devoted listener and the son you never had. Jordan. Thank you, son. I am one proud father. Jason writes in and says, I've been married to my wife for 5 years now, and we dated for 8 years. Anyway, our sex life pretty much sucked, even before we got married. But my wife is a good homemaker and a hard worker, and I wanted to have at least one child, and she did too, so I got hitched. I spent the first 4 years of our marriage pretty much in misery because our sex life continued to suck. I stupidly thought it would get better if I gave her the ring. And I was basically lost. I started catching your show about a year ago during work. The more I listened, the more I realized that either she needed to put out or I needed to get the F out. Thanks to you, I finally got the balls to tell her that she needed to give me the poon like a wife should or I was leaving. The result? I get laid whenever I want. And my wife is more kinky than ever. I think I effed up by being a pussy at the start, but now she knows I'm the boss. And I do her like I want. Thanks to you, I know not to ask. I tell her ass, and she gives me what I need. Seriously, thank you for giving me the boost. And that is Jason. Can I tell you something? All you girls who call in making fun of Leykis 101 and making fun of my boys, you see, they follow the rules. They follow the tenets of Leykis 101. And you see, they are writing to me and telling me how successful they are. Another listener writes in, no signature, says, hello, Tom. There is something in my life I thought I'd share with you. I have an buddy. And he didn't say Or as she prefers to term it, friend with benefits. I hate that term. But it is common. We are fairly close friends in general, have much of the same interests, same circle of friends, and get along very well in general. We do disagree, however, on certain points. She believes there is such a thing as the one. She believes that it's important to be monogamous, and that in the end there is only one person in the world for you, but it's okay to have fun until you meet them. We have been buddies on and off during the 3 years of our friendship. For a while, we hadn't done anything together but usual friend stuff. I suggested starting up again, but she said no because she had an buddy already and believed it was important to be with only one person at a time. Now that things with that guy ended, we've been bunking up occasionally. I informed her that I was not restricting myself and I don't want a serious relationship. She agreed to this. Early one night, I was turned down, and she commented on plans to go, quote, play in the snow with an unspecified someone. I didn't ask, but it seems obvious to me that she intends to sleep with that someone, or I wouldn't have been turned away. We did, however, watch some movies together, cuddle, grope, and kiss that evening, but she made it quite clear at the end of the night that I was going home. Is this a common situation that women will be fine with having buddies who want to only have one at a time so that they can say to themselves they have a boyfriend? She certainly acts like we are together, but denies wanting that. It's deadly. One of the big reasons I don't want to be with her is that she is the original attention whore, has lots of guy friends, and wants a boyfriend to see her every single day. Does this happen a lot? Well, there are women who want to have only one buddy at a time because they don't want to feel like sluts, or they don't want you to think they're a slut. That does happen. So they are what we call serial monogamists, those who have one monogamous relationship after another. Nothing unusual about that. But the bottom line here is that it doesn't seem to me that you want to be a boyfriend. You just want to be an buddy. You told her you don't want a serious relationship. So what I don't understand is if one particular buddy is busy or otherwise engaged or, you know, she's somebody else. I said If that's what she's doing, why don't you have other buddies to go after? Why do you limit yourself to one? This is something I don't understand in men. You know, all you boys out there who have a tendency to have all your eggs in one basket, stop it. I know a lot of you boys, the minute you meet somebody, you want to glom onto them. You want to have exclusive rights to them. You stop seeing everybody else, and even if you don't stop seeing everybody else, you lie and tell her you've stopped seeing everybody else. I don't understand why you do that. There's nothing in it for you. Bang her when you can. When you can't, bang others. This isn't complicated. Stop mooning after somebody. Stop worrying about who else she's with. Stop it. Every time you get it from her, it's gravy. It's a bonus. You don't want to marry her. It's not going to go anywhere. You don't want to live with her. You don't want her to be your girlfriend. You don't want a serious relationship. So stop worrying about whether she's with someone else. You know what, pal? One day she's going to call you up and tell you she's found the one, and she's getting married to the one. And you'll be relegated to having lunch with her once a year, every now and then, after she's in a fight with her boyfriend or husband. That's what's going to happen. Get used to it and start spinning more plates. You need to have several plates spinning if you're a man. You need to be going out with several different women and having sex with as many of them as possible. Meeting a chick and then trying to limit yourself to one is counterproductive. Any woman who thinks she's the only one will step on you and crush you like a bug. Stop! Stop it! It's Leykis 101, the ongoing on-air adult education course. We teach men how to get more tail for less money. We teach women how men think. If you are looking to avoid a serious relationship, to avoid commitment, to avoid marriage, if you think that the shortest distance between 2 points is the way to go, you want sex with a minimum amount of blabbering, minimum amount of money spent, a minimum amount of time wasted, you've come to the right place. The Leykis 101 student is proud to be a jerk, proud to be known as an a-hole. We wear those names like badges. We don't spend more than $40 on a date. We don't date single mothers. We are proud to be in touch with our inner a-holes. We don't have coffee dates or lunch dates. We don't pay your bills. We don't want to pay your bills. We don't give you money. We don't give you gifts. We give our first jewelry or flowers on the first wedding anniversary, and not a moment before. We're Leykis 101 students. Are you a Leykis 101 student?
Tom Leykis. 1-800-5800-TOM.
Well, break it down for me.
Tom Leykis. 1-800-5800-866.
I'm Leykis 101 all the way. I don't need a damn computer to get what I need. I got Tom Leykis to tell me how to play it, and I play it.
That's Tom Leykis 101. I am your professor. At 1-800-5800-TOM, it's Dina on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hey. How are you, Tom?
Do you care, Dina?
Not really, actually.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted to tell you that I think that you and your Leykis 101 are completely at fault for the downfall of my relationship.
How so?
My boyfriend treats me like a second-class citizen because of you. He does nothing but bitch, nothing but put me down and criticize me, be it if I'm wearing open-toed shoes or if I take 5 minutes too long or if he doesn't like what I made for dinner. Everything is a f***ing argument. Sorry for my profanity. I'm not an uptight kind of girl. I don't give him a lot of rules. I give him enough space in the world. I'm not a prude. I think you're funny. I think Howard Stern's funny. I'm not an uptight kind of a person, but your 101 rules have made my boyfriend a psychopath.
Really? And you're still with him?
No, I'm getting ready to pack up and move out.
You're getting ready to pack up and move out?
No, I'm moving my things out. I'm moving on the 1st.
Why are you living with him?
I'm living with him because I thought that once he got it out of his system of just the 26 and listened to other people's bullshit telling him what's great in a relationship and how to be in a relationship, that it would work. But you know what? It's just Tom Leykis this and Tom Leykis that, and this is your job and this is that and whatever. And you know what? Cooking dinner's not my job. I do it out of the goodness of my heart. Cleaning the house is not my job. I do it to save us money on a housekeeper. And I just want to be appreciated for those kinds of things and not made to feel like women are supposed to do things and men are supposed to control us doing them.
Well, it depends on whether we pay the majority of the bills or not.
Not at all. I run my own company. My boyfriend works for someone else.
Okay.
And I'm 23 and he's 26.
Does he know you're about to leave?
Yeah.
And he's okay with it?
Nope.
What did he
He's
say?
flipping out. He's flipping out.
You told him? You told him because of 101?
I said because of everything, because just that mentality. Just that mentality that women are better than men and women need to listen to men and women need to be controlled by men. It's all a load of garbage. It's all a load of garbage. I am 10 times smarter than him. I'm going to go.
Well, he doesn't care about that.
Than him.
He doesn't care how smart you are.
Oh, please. I'll make 10 times more money than he ever will.
And we don't care about that either.
You know, then what's there to care about? Why do men want
Whether you're a good hot piece of ass. That's all we care about.
Then why not pay a hooker?
Because you're a lot cheaper. You clean the house, you make dinner, and you're having sex.
Child asses, I'm not cheaper.
How much do you cost?
I cost a hell of a lot more.
But if you make more than he does, what is he paying you to do all this?
He doesn't pay me to do anything, but he takes very good care of me.
How do you mean that?
Financially. I mean, like, if I want gifts, I get gifts. If I want whatever, I get whatever. But if I don't get it from him, I can buy it myself.
Clearly, he hasn't been paying attention to the 101 rules, because I wouldn't be buying you all that stuff.
Well, that part I demand.
You demand? Oh, you demand. Look at you. You see, the thing is, dear, I think a lot of what you get is a reflection of what you give. And here you are telling us about your demands, and I'll bet you make demands.
Of course I do, because I'm a princess and I deserve to be.
Oh, and what kind of man do you expect to get with an attitude like that?
Why? My friend just got a boyfriend who showed up at her door with chocolate chip muffins at 6:30 in the morning on her birthday. Yeah. That's a Prince Charming.
That's a pussy.
No, it's not.
That's a complete pussy.
Goes and calls my dad and
what do you mean I'm a princess? What does that mean?
I'm a princess and I deserve to be treated as such.
No, dear. There's no such thing as a princess in this country. We have no royalty in this country.
You know what? I'm a smart girl. I'm a beautiful girl.
We don't care. Again, you're not hearing me. There's not a man out there who cares how smart you are, even if it's true.
I just don't understand why men who call up to your show continue to bitch and moan about these relationships when if all men want is a piece of ass. Go get yourself a $5 hooker. There's a strip club at the top of my block. You know,
a strip club. You waste a lot of money in there.
Well, please, trust me.
There are women who do it for nothing. Are you kidding me? There's women who do it for nothing.
No, trust me. The women I know won't do it for nothing. We cost a hell of a lot more and just.
Well, that's why we shouldn't. That's why I tell the boys not to have a girlfriend, because we have the most power when we're not committed to you in any way, and you're trying to get us into a commitment.
But don't you think the old adage, you get a lot more with honey than you do with vinegar, works the same with women?
No, with a woman, you get a lot more by treating her like crap. You get a lot more by treating her like you don't take her seriously than you do by giving her a ring. Believe me.
See, in my opinion, if my boyfriend treated me nicely and didn't make cooking, cleaning, etc. a job...
Oh, please, you still have that attitude. I'm a princess. I'm a princess. I deserve to be treated like a princess. You know what? I hate that attitude. I hate it. And most men I know hate that attitude. When a woman says, I'm a princess, I hear ka-ching. You want money.
Why? My parents have plenty. I have plenty.
Then why should we give you any? Then why should a man give you any?
No one needs to give me money. I want respect.
Respect.
And that's what you don't teach your men.
No, I don't.
Men,
no one deserves respect.
101 has no respect for women.
Yeah, no, believe me, most women don't deserve respect, dear, and I think I'd include you on that list.
The Tom Leykis Show. This is the Tom Leykis Show.
It's Leykis 101. 1-800-5800-TOM. I am your professor. Thank you for tuning in. Kelly on a cell phone. You're on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hi, Tom. How are you?
Pretty good, Kelly.
Good. I have a question for you. I listen to your show a lot, and I hear a lot of the tenets of 101, but I always seem to miss the definition of a Hail Mary, so I was hoping you could explain that to me.
All right, let's start with the football definition. Do you know what a football Hail Mary is?
I don't know.
All right. Do you know anything about football?
I do. I dated a football player for 3 years when I was in college.
All right. There's a play called the Hail Mary. There have been a few famous ones. The most famous one was thrown by Doug Flutie when he was in college. It was Boston College playing the University of Miami.
Mm-hmm.
And here's how it works. All right, there you are. You're the team. You're down 6 or 7 points or whatever. Very little time left, and it's like 3rd down and 20 yards to go. And so the quarterback heaves a pass, who knows, 50 yards, 60 yards, as far as he can throw, hoping against hope that somebody will catch it and run into the end zone with it.
Right.
The odds are long. The distance is huge. The game is running down. There's no time left. And it's called a Hail Mary because you're praying the guy's going to catch it.
Right.
Okay, you also know the odds are slim that he's going to catch it, that you're going to win the game. All right, so now you know what it is in football, right?
Right.
Okay. Now, a Hail Mary when you are dating is when you have not followed the Leykis 101 rule and you had sex without a condom and you knock this chick up. And so there she is. She calls you on the phone. She says, hello, I'm pregnant and I'm having the baby.
Right.
Now you're desperate. It's the 4th quarter and you're down by a touchdown. And it's 3rd down and 20, and you call the Tom Leykis Show and you say, Tom, I'm screwed. What do I do now? I tell the guy you have to throw a Hail Mary. And he says, what's that? Now, my version of a Hail Mary is when you say to a woman, honey, I love you. But, you know, we're not ready to have a child yet. Of course I love you, and really down the line I want to marry you. And, you know, I want to have the house, white picket fence, and the dog, and the children, and all of that. But we haven't put away the money for a down payment on a house. We're not married. Our parents are going to flip out. If you would have the abortion now, down the line we get married, we do it the right way. Doesn't that make sense, honey?
That is so smooth, Tom.
And then she says, in many cases, yes, that does make sense. And she goes with you and the guy, and she has the abortion.
And then you dump her.
You dump her immediately after you buy her the Egg McMuffin. You buy her an Egg McMuffin after she has the abortion. Then you dump her ass.
Oh, that's so perfect. It's beautiful.
That's the Hail Mary.
All right.
And we get boys all the time thanking me because they threw the Hail Mary and they scored a touchdown.
I think that's so true because the more you pressure a woman into doing something she doesn't want to do, the more she's going to put her foot down. And so you got to finesse her a little bit.
Right. So you tell her that you love her and you're going to marry her, and you sound like you're making this big commitment. And you know what? You'd be surprised. I know a lot of men are surprised. They think women are just opposed to abortion. But in reality, many women are just trying to get us into a commitment of some kind.
I totally agree.
And they so don't care about whether or not they have that baby. They use it as a weapon.
Absolutely.
This is how you snuff those women out.
Mm-hmm. It's a good defensive tool, and I think you're spot on, Tom. You're spot on.
Thank you, Kelly.
More power to you, baby.
Appreciate the call. 1-800-5800-TOM. Easy our telephone number. It's Dennis on the Tom Leykis Show.
What's up, Tom?
How much, Dennis?
Yeah, I love your show, man.
Thank you.
Got a question for you.
Yeah.
You made this point probably like a couple of months back now. I didn't quite understand it. You said that let your booty call and let them know they are strictly booty call.
Right.
Why is that?
Well, first of all, you don't just say, guess what, you're nothing but a booty call. What you do is you simply tell every woman you're dating, I date other women. Guys are stupid. They lie. The woman will say, are you seeing anybody else? And 99% of the time, guys go, no, after my last girlfriend, I've been on my own, and I haven't been seeing anybody. Come on, you've done this.
Not really.
Yeah, you have. Every guy has done this, okay? And then what happens is the woman gets this mistaken idea that you put all your eggs in one basket, and then expects to see you all the time and spend all this time with you.
All right.
You have to make sure she understands that she is one of the people you're dating.
I don't exactly let them know I'm like throwing in all these other chicks.
But then you have to hide. Why should you hide? Also,
I'm not hiding, but
your stock value goes up the minute a woman knows other women want you. Don't you know how competitive women are? Look at Joe Millionaire. Haven't you learned anything from that? You get much more when you let women know that they're not the only one. I dated a woman one time who wanted to move in with me. And I did not want to move in with her.
Okay.
So there were nights during the week when she would just, there were nights she would just come over after work. Night after night after night she'd come over. So a couple of times she calls me for her cell phone. She says, I'm coming over. I said, well, I'm not going to be home tonight. And so she'd say, well, what are you doing? Now, what am I going to be, like most guys out there? I have a meeting with my boss tonight. Yeah, that's it. My boss. No. I actually told this woman, well, actually, I'm having dinner with a friend of mine. You know the way women love to say that? I'm having dinner with a friend of mine.
That's what I do.
Whose penis I've seen. Yeah, I'm having dinner with a friend of mine. And that is so convenient. You use the language that women use. I'm having dinner tonight with a friend of mine. In fact, look at the code I'm about to use in the following paragraph. I'm not going to be home tonight because I'm having dinner with a friend of mine, and I might be home late. So, why don't you call me tomorrow?
Perfect.
How many times have women used the code on you?
Perfect. That's what I do. I just think I thought you were going to tell them that, okay, you are the booty call.
Well, no, you don't say it that way.
Yeah,
you just let them know there's other horses in the race. And then they are competing for your attention.
Right. That's cool. I got a second question, and I don't know if it's in the premise of 101, but one of my booty calls really quickly before I do. And I just feel like she's satisfied, and I stop every time without me getting anywhere.
Why do you stop?
She just looks like she's just satisfied and she's done.
Dennis,
You can ask
all right, time for a little biology lesson, Dennis.
All right.
Women are not like men. You realize women are capable of having more than one orgasm.
Right, I know that.
Even though you think they're satisfied because they had an orgasm.
Okay.
You keep going until, A, you have an orgasm, or B, until she tells you to stop.
All right.
Stop worrying about that.
She just feels like she's so done, and I'm like, all right, I guess I'll stop. But,
No! By the way, sometimes women act like they're satisfied just to get you off them. But what about your satisfaction? Screw that.
All right.
You keep going until she tells you to stop.
All right, Tom. You're the man, Dad.
Dennis, I'm here to help. 800-5800-TOM! Emily on a cell phone. You're on the Tom Leykis show.
Hi, Tom.
Hi, Emily.
How are you doing?
Do you care?
I really do, actually.
Doing great.
Well, I haven't listened to your show that long, so I'm not sure about all of the rules of Leykis 101.
Yeah.
But I do know that there's been a lot of women complaining about how they get treated like yada, yada, yada. But my way that I deal with it is I just have sex with my boyfriend every day, and everything is great.
That's all. Really, it's so simple. Women try to make this so complicated.
It's just like sex is fun. It feels good. I enjoy it. He enjoys it.
Lick what we ask you to lick, suck what we ask you to suck, and F us once or twice a day. Believe me. Yeah, your boyfriend will not be on the internet looking for it. He will not be talking to other chicks. You will not find phone numbers in his pocket if he's getting it all the time. And don't blimp up like the Michelin Man. How hard is this?
You just got to work out, and, sex is a great workout. I mean, there's no doubt about that.
Well, my girlfriend has sex with me, like, as often as I want it. She goes to the gym 3 times a week. She's obsessed with her appearance. And, what, you think she's got to worry? Come on.
There's nothing to worry about. I mean, it makes it so stable and so just a great relationship.
Women just love to have that attitude. You think you can boss me around. Yeah, I do you a favor by having sex with you. You think I did... Stop it!
It's like the excuse of, well, I don't really feel like doing it. What does that mean? Like, what makes you not want to have sex?
By the way, if you really want to seal the deal, put some food on the goddamn plate once in a while, huh?
No doubt about it.
Put it in front of my face, huh? Come on, how hard is this?
It's really...
This is why I had to go to another continent to find somebody, because on this continent, unless your name ends in Z, you're not willing to do that stuff.
It's just simple. There's nothing else that you have to do.
That's right.
Well, can you take me out with a screaming orgasm?
Here it comes, Emily.
Oh, God. Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Stella on a cell phone. You're on the Tom Leykis show.
Hey, Tom.
Stella.
I just want to let you know I'm a new listener.
Mm-hmm.
Your show was actually recommended to me, and I have a few comments, if you don't mind. Hello?
That's what I'm here for.
Okay. Tom, first of all, I just want to let you know that I do agree with a lot of the things that you say. Sex should definitely be enjoyed by both people. It should not be withheld. It should not be used as a reward when the man does what the woman wants. I'm married, and I believe in mutual satisfaction.
Great.
Okay? That's great. But I'm a little bit disappointed.
In what?
Because in you.
How?
I think you're a hypocrite.
How?
Well, I haven't been listening for a long time, like I said, only like a week or so. But I hear you talk about your girlfriend, and then I hear you say that a man should never become committed. And
that is not what I said. You are misquoting me.
Okay, well...
why would a man who's been married 4 times tell men they should never be committed?
4 times, woohoo!
You are a new listener. You are a new listener. I never tell men that. I never tell them never, but I do tell them that if what they want is to get laid and that's all they want, they should not be in relationships.
I agree with you.
And there are many men who are in relationships merely because they want sex on a regular basis, because they want to subscribe to the magazine rather than picking it up on the newsstand.
I see. Okay.
That's what I tell them. And if you would listen, no, I dare. The other listeners are a little smarter than you are. They know what I'm saying.
Smarter than me.
Yeah, because you're calling in here like you're smarter than the rest of us. Let me tell you something, dear. The boys know. They know.
I'm smarter than the rest of them.
They understand that I have a girlfriend, but that I have told them that in most cases, the boys who are taking a class in how to get laid should not have girlfriends. They shouldn't.
Okay. Thank you for clarifying it for me. I just wanted to make sure because, like I said, I am a new listener.
Well, you know, just like any other educational program here on the Tom Leykis Show, we got a little special ed for you. Tom Leykis. 1-800-5800-TOM. Boys, I highly recommend that. Tabasco sauce in the condom when you're done with it. Wouldn't you love to catch some bitch doing that? Honey, I'll be right back. I'm just going to go to the bathroom. And they go to the other room. It's like...
It's the Tom Leykis Show.
Tom Leykis.